Well, hello, here we are, day 21, 30-day cold plunge challenge. I do not want to do this at all, so let's go. Wow. Quite the shock today. Oh my goodness. I normally do this like first thing in the morning. My typical routine. Get up like 3:30, 3:45. Sometimes after 4, but not very often. I hear a birdie. I'll get up, do my thing, get my push-ups in. I'm still keeping up on at least 100 push-ups a day. Been doing that since the last day of February. And the last 3 weeks, I've been averaging more like 125. Today I got 125 again. The last few days I've been kind of sick. It's Sunday, so we don't want to spread our germs. Didn't go to church today. Just kind of staying home and relaxing, trying to feel better. I think I found the trick for that. Had some ice cream. Oh yeah. Ooh, that fixes everything. Except my waistline. I'm a sucker for some ice cream though. Chocolate, peanut butter. Yeah, don't get me started. I'll have some more. But, I mean, I was feeling like crap. I made a stew this morning, and when I separated the roast apart, I found a couple nice pieces to cook up as a few pieces of small steak, made some eggs. Thought that'd help me feel better. It was delicious. But I was still feeling pretty crummy. So we just been relaxing all day. Coughing and hacking, and I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. My chest is still a little meh. And I know Google says don't cold plunge if you're feeling sick. Well, suffer if you're already suffering. No, I don't like quitting, so 30-day challenge. If I'm sick for the rest of the time, well, we're going to do this sick until 30 days is up, because that's what we're doing. I have been thinking, though, on that little girlie right there, a little sweating it out might just be the trick. I got lots of work to get done. We finally have the material for me to spray on the months. Came in on Friday, so once I spray sealer, I can't have more than 24 hours go by before I top coat it. So I'm gonna get the car all cleaned up and ready tomorrow and get the sealer sprayed, and then Tuesday morning we'll mask it all off. Everything that is going black will get black, and we're leaving the sealer everywhere else. That way, while the engine and tranny get installed, whatever other little things get installed, all of that, I can scuff it and put sealer on it again to be able to top coat, and that's what I'll end up doing. I just want to be able to, in case there's any scratches or anything that happened to the car in the process, I want it protected as much as I can. So that's what's going down. So this week's going to be a busy week. Me and that sauna might have a little date together. We'll see how it goes. I see how Jill comes out every time. She's feeling a lot better. She goes from the sauna getting all steamy, sweaty, hot into the cold plunge. And I get it, when you're overheated, cooling down is good, but I could probably only stay in here 3-4 minutes that way too because of the shock. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If I'm still feeling shitty tomorrow, I'll cold plunge and then jump in the sauna. And maybe I'll cold plunge a second time. Who knows? We'll see how all that goes. But yeah, trying to get over all of this sick BS. I don't get sick very often. I try not to be a baby when I am sick, but there's a lot of body here to get sore. When you get sick and you've got a lot of mass, there's a lot of stuff to get sore. So it's easy to be a baby. I don't like being like that, so I do like getting snuggles from my wonderful lady. So that's definitely gonna happen some more. And the assumption is I'm gonna still be cold coming out of the cold plunge, so I'll dry off and slip in my other britches and go snuggle up and continue on the relax part of the day. But it's definitely weird getting in here mid-afternoon. Like I said, this has been one of those days. I didn't sleep worth a crap last night. Apparently, Jill woke me up from a couple bad dreams. I only remember some really weird dumb parts, but I woke up numerous times, coughing and hacking, and I'm an old man, so I had to get up and pee, and, you know, all the things. Yeah, you can hear I'm still stuffed up, whatever. There's work that needs done. So, I'm already suffering, so I might as well step it up just a little bit more. I think we still have a visitor. I just heard her. She's probably checking out. See if any food's been dropped over there. Pearl, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You come say hi? Huh? Huh? She's just sniffing around, seeing if there's anything to eat. Pearly, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's a good girl. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna be sweating out the rest of this sickness. Old man heads off on vacation end of the week. Hope it's an awesome time for him. Got some pretty cool plans. Gonna see some pretty cool stuff. Bunch of driving. Yeah, ought to be awesome for him. But that means we got lots and lots of stuff to do to finish getting stuff moved around in his big shop and get some parts moved in while he's gone and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, so if he's leaving next week, that gives us about 5 weeks before Jill and I head off to Alaska, which is awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Should be a great time. We'll see how all that goes. Still looking into... I'm looking forward to looking at a couple properties up in Wrangell. I'm looking forward to spending some time in Ketchikan too, because who knows, maybe I'll like Ketchikan more. Little bro said it's a pretty cool place. I've spent 2 nights there, but wasn't able to travel around, and we're gonna have a rental car, so we're driving all of those roads. So that ought to be fun. And when you fly into Ketchikan, you gotta jump on the barge and head across the water to get to town. Both times I went across, there's dump trucks and working trucks and all kinds of stuff coming back over. Seems like they're doing a pretty good amount of work up there. Good potential to lead into other work. But ideally, I'd like to have my own shop in Wrangell and Ketchikan, and also here in Central Oregon. So, yeah. Well, it looks like we made it up over 10 minutes. And I'm not dying. I'm actually, I can hear it in my voice now that it sounds a little bit worse, but I'm feeling pretty good. Well, it looks like we still got Pearly Girl visiting. But, yeah, that's where we're at. We're keeping up on the goals, still knocking out the push-ups every day, hitting this cold plunge. So, we're going to keep pushing towards all the goals. That's all we can do. Keep pushing, keep striving, keep working. What are your goals? What do you got going on? What are things that you want to see accomplished in the next year? Let me know. I'd be happy to cheer you on, encourage you. I know encouragement helps a lot for me. So keep busting away at all those goals. It's one step at a time. Failure doesn't mean you're done. And keep failing forward. You can fail, but as long as you're still pushing ahead, trying to work towards your stuff, you're still winning. Get after it. Lots of winning to be done. So, yeah. Be a good person. Don't be a dick. Good morning. Happy Monday. Here we are, day 22. 30-day cold plunge challenge. Like normal. Trying to talk myself out of it. Not quite as bad today, because I was sweating when I woke up, and really warm. You can kind of see I'm still sweaty. Body's trying to sweat out whatever this sickness is. I've been going on for most of last week. Throat's a little raw, but my chest feels a whole lot better. So, yeah, today we're going to sweat it out. We got quite the list of things to do. And my nasal cavity seems a lot clearer than it has been. My head's still, it's always wacko. Let's not try to butter it up. This cold is feeling good now, though. I want to get both hands in the water, so I'm going to put you over here. Yeah, here we are at another Monday. It's a good day. Sets the tone for the rest of the week. We're going to get a lot done today. That's the idea. I haven't checked what the weather's supposed to be. It's kind of cloudy and rainy last few days. But that's spring in Central Oregon. It's kind of what you get. All 4 seasons wrapped up into a couple months. It actually snowed, froze over, and then was in the low to mid 70s. Now we're back into rain. So, who knows? We might repeat that process a couple times. It's pretty typical for the area. I'm at 4,200 feet here in La Pine, and Bend is like 37 or 38. My place outside of Bend is 3950. So right around 4,000 feet for everywhere. That's what you get. Well, it's not a sun season and rain season like you get over in the valley. We get real winters here. I love it. We didn't this year. I don't love that. We've had, I think, 3 winters that fit my expectation of what winter should be like since we moved over here back in 2007, I think. We definitely came over unprepared. My late wife had lived over this way with her family, but I had only visited my grandparents in Crescent, and I loved it. And we didn't do that after, I don't know, I was like 6 or 7. We just didn't come over here unless I came over with school or whatever. But I've always loved Central Oregon. This is a beautiful place. People have a way of ruining things that are beautiful, but you can't take away the views that you got around here, whether you're looking at Newberry or Bachelor or the Sisters, Broken Tom. Plenty of spots you can see Diamond Peak and Mount Thielsen. All over the place there's beauty. You go north more, there's Washington and Jefferson. I always get them backwards, which one's which. I had it years ago, but it doesn't really matter. So, I think Jefferson is south. Correct me if I'm wrong. Probably am. There's lots of beauty out here, for sure. Trying to focus on the good. Alright, looks like we're over 10 minutes. Oh, so, there's the Monday cold plunge. Sticking with the push-ups, getting those done every morning. Got 120 of them today. Felt kind of bummed because I wanted 125, but my arms just quit. So that's what it was. Maybe we'll catch up on a little bit more later today. Maybe not. There is a whole lot to do. So, there it is. Happy Monday. Do something kind for somebody. Don't expect anything in return. And don't be a dick. Good morning. Here we are. Day 23. Cold 30-day cold plunge challenge. We're this far in. I still have to talk myself in every morning. Wow. It's got a bite to it today. Nice and cold. Kind of stinging a bit. There we are. Well, I'm just gonna sit you right over here. But it looks like that's our time. So, yeah, happy Tuesday. Still have a little bit of cough. Working on getting over that. So, yeah, have a good week. Be a good human, and don't be a dick. Well, good morning. Here we are. Day 24, 30-day cold plunge challenge. Like all the other 23 days. Like all the other days, my mind's making up excuses. Wow. Yeah, it's cold this morning. That's for sure. So I think I'm like 90% over my being sick crap. Chest feels a lot better. I had 2 appointments yesterday. had to go in to review my sleep study from last month. Big shocker to anyone who's been around in an evening where I've passed out. I have sleep apnea. And for 3 or 4 hours at a time, in 1 hour blocks, I have extremely severe sleep apnea. So, for the first night ever, I slept with a CPAP last night. It's going to take some getting used to. I woke up numerous times because I'm not used to having stuff on my face while I'm sleeping. There's a joke in there somewhere. Not used to having a hose connected to a machine that every time I move, it's moving with me. I'm also not used to, it's just a nose mask, so I didn't want my whole face to be covered, and this kind of helps to block a seal for such machines. When I'm painting, I wear a spray sock, and my respirator mounts to it. But when I'm sleeping, I'm not going to wear a freaking spray sock. So I'm going to try really hard to get used to this nose mask and see how it goes. I think I slept good. I don't know. I was asleep. Like, how am I supposed to know? I feel quite awake. I was awake at 3:15, but I wasn't ready to get up. So I laid in bed for 15-20 minutes. I was still awake, so I got up. It's pushing 4 a.m. right now. That'll give me an extra 20 minutes or so for my morning routine. Yeah, it still feels cold, so I don't know. Maybe I slept better and my sensory nerves are working a little bit better or something. I don't know, but there we are. Happy Wednesday. Have a good day. Do something nice for you. When was the last time you went out of your way to be nice to yourself? Say something positive to yourself instead of being negative all the time. I'm really bad at that. I definitely need to practice it. I'm incredibly harsh on myself. But you need to hear good things too. Keep trying, keep pushing, keep working, smash those goals, and don't be a dick.